Well, today is a very special day here at number 29 school. We are honored to have Miss America come to 29 school. Now she's going to be talking to us about a lot of different things. So let's show her, okay, Miss Erica Harold, how we receive guests here at 29 school. Okay, so now I'd like to introduce Miss America.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Miss America!
Oh, you guys do a great job. I want to show you guys, this is the crown. And the reason why you're going to be excited about this is if the assembly goes well at the end, I'm going to pick 2 boys and 2 girls to come up. And I'm going to crown you Miss and Mr. America. Now, I have to see who has what it takes. First, let me see your Miss and Mr. America smiles. Let me see who's got a good smile. Ooh. Oh, I see a lot of good smiles. Now let me see who has a good Miss and Mr. America wave. Let's see who's got a good wave. Oh. You guys, it's going to be so hard to pick. I will pick at the end. I'll pick the people who are really quiet and were really well behaved. Because I'm going to ask you guys to answer some questions during the presentation. So people who had good answers, I'm going to pick you guys. I'm going to crown you. Now I want to tell you a little bit about what you do as Miss America. Because you probably wonder, how many of you guys, raise your hand if you've ever seen a pageant on TV? Oh good, most of you. So you see the pageant on TV. You see all the girls on the stage. You see them give you a crown. Once they give you the crown, what you get to do is you get to travel all across the country. So I fly on airplanes all around our country, and I travel about 20,000 miles every single month. So I travel all around. And I speak to people like you guys. I also get to be on TV. I get to do game shows. I got to go to the Super Bowl last year. How many of you guys have ever heard of Arnold Schwarzenegger? I got to meet him last year at the Super Bowl. We got to watch the game together in the owner's box. And so you get to do lots of cool things as Miss America. But I want to tell you something important you get to do, and this is where I need your help this morning. You have to pick one thing that's really important to you, and one thing that you want to tell people about. And then you get to travel and talk to them about that. And the thing I want to talk to you about a little this morning, and I need you to give me your input too, is a topic called bullying. Now raise your hand if you've ever heard of the word bully before. Oh, outstanding. You guys are very smart. This is excellent. I need somebody who has a great definition of what it means to be a bully to come up here and tell me. Somebody who's real smart has a good answer on what it means to be a bully. Let's get you right there. You come up, give her a round of applause as she comes up. Okay. And you have to listen really quietly so we can hear. What do you think it means to be a bully?
They pick at people.
Good answer. Give her a round of applause. Thank you. They pick at people. Now, who else has something they want to share what it means to be a bully? And we have to be real quiet so we can hear everybody's answers because lots of hands are up. Okay. What does it mean to be a bully? And then I'll repeat it so you all can hear it.
Being a bully, that means bully make fun of people.
Oh, good answer. Give him a round of applause. It means they make fun of people. I need 2 more people, and then I'm going to tell you guys a story. Let's see, I want you wearing the Gap t-shirt. Come on up, give him a round of applause as he comes up. Okay. You guys are doing great with the applause this morning. I like how supportive you are. What does it mean to be a bully? Let's listen to what he has to say.
You pick on people who, you being mean to people that you pick on.
Good answer, guys. Being mean to people that you pick on. Okay. We need one more person. I want to get somebody in the back because you guys are doing a great job too. Let's see. Becky, you guys are so quiet too. You guys are fabulous. Let's get the young man in the back in the blue or black. You stripes, you're standing up. Come right up. Give him a round of applause as he comes. And you guys have such outstanding answers. All right. Let's hear, what do you think it means to be a bully?
I think that bullies can pick on anybody that they pick on that think they're jealous and they think they're smarter. They even call people the people they pick on names.
That was great, guys. Give him a round of applause. And before I tell you a story, I'm going to say some other things that a bully might do. And if you think a bully would do this, I want you to yell out yes if you think a bully would do this, okay? So you have to listen really carefully to all the words that I say, and you yell yes if you think a bully would do this. Might a bully call someone names? Yes! You guys already have the first one right. You're doing great. Let's see. Would a bully ever hit somebody? Yes! Let's see something else. Might a bully take someone's toys? Yeah! Let's try two more. You guys are doing so well at this. You guys already are so smart. All right. Might a bully be mean to you? Yeah! All right, let's try one more. Because you guys, right now, you have all the answers right thus far. Would a bully... Maybe you are in the lunchroom and you want to sit down by them. Might a bully tell you, you can't sit by me? Yeah! So you guys kind of understand what a bully does. Yeah! Because you're smart. Yeah! Raise your hand if you're smart. Every hand should go up because you are smart. You got all the answers right. Okay. Now I want to tell you guys a story. You have to be really quiet to hear the story because it's something that happened to me. When I was younger, I was a little bit older than you, but younger than I am now. When I was in school, some people bullied me. They did a lot of the things that you guys were talking about. They did things like calling names. They were very mean. They wouldn't let me do the things with them that I wanted to do. Sometimes they would be mean for no reason. They wouldn't let me be their friend. They wouldn't want me to do the activities with them. So all of the things that you were talking about that a bully would do, I understand that because it happened to me. And it made me feel very badly. Because think in your mind, I want everyone to think, close your eyes, and I want you to imagine this is you, okay? So you're in your class, and people are being mean to you. People maybe are calling you names, maybe they're making fun of your hair, maybe you're taller or maybe you're shorter than other people. People are doing this to you. Now open your eyes and look at me. I want you to think of something. I want you to think in your mind how that would make you feel. And think for a moment how you would feel if people were bullying you and being mean to you. And then when you can think of a word to describe how you would feel, I want you to raise your hand. Look at you guys, so smart already. Okay, I'm going to ask for a couple of people to come up and share what they would feel like if somebody was bullying them. Let's get you in the blue. You come on up. We're going to get a round of applause. All right, I'm going to get two more people that will come up and share what that would make you feel like. Let's get you in the plaid. Come on up. You guys are doing great today. Round of applause. And let's get you in the red. Round of applause. Okay, I want us to listen very quietly while they tell us what would it feel like if people were bullying you and being mean to you.
They're falling inside the garbage can?
They might throw you in the garbage can. And that would make you mad. Would that make you mad if people threw you in a garbage can? Yes! Okay, good answer. How would it make you feel if people were being mean to you?
Call you white.
That would make you feel badly. So if people were saying mean things about your race, saying things about the way you look, would that make you mad?
Yes!
How would it make you feel if people were being mean to you?
They call me names.
That would make you feel badly. Round of applause for all of these people. Now I want to finish the story for you, and then I'm going to ask you another question. So I want you to think really carefully about the rest of my story. Because I told you already that when I was in school, people were being mean to me, right? Now I want to tell you how it made me feel. Because when people are saying bad things about you, it makes you maybe feel bad about the way you look, maybe about the way you talk. It makes you feel bad about yourself. But then it also makes you feel mad because it's not fair that they do that to you. So I'm going to call out some words that you might feel if someone was bullying you. And if you feel that that's how you might feel, then I want you to yell yes. The first word, mad.
Yeah!
Might you feel sad?
Yeah!
Could you feel scared?
Yeah!
Because maybe the person's bigger than you and you don't know where to turn for help, so you feel scared.
Yeah!
You might. Let's try two more words. Could you feel kind of like you don't want to come to school because you don't want to see that? All right, one more word. Could you feel frustrated because you don't know what to do? You guys know all the answers already. Because you're smart. Raise your hand again if you are smart. Every hand should be up because you are all smart. I want to finish the story for you now. So I was feeling all of those things that we were talking about: mad, sad, angry, scared, frustrated. But I decided what I was going to do, I wasn't going to fight back, I was going to respect myself. And that's an important word. I want everyone to say respect. Again, say respect. And what respect means is you say that you like yourself even if people don't like you, and you're going to treat yourself like you like yourself. That means you're going to hold your head up high, and it means you're also going to treat other people with respect. Now you raise your hand if you respect yourself. Every hand should go up. Look around if everybody respects yourself, and give yourselves a round of applause. But I want to ask you a more important question, and I want you to think hard before you answer. How many of you respect the people around you? Think hard before you answer. Do you respect and like and treat everybody around you well? Be honest. Be honest. Some yes, some no. You know what, guys? I think it's great some of you said no and you were being honest with me. I think that's really cool. So what I want us to do is we're going to make a plan for respecting ourselves and respecting other people. The first part of the plan, if you respect yourself, means you do all your homework. You like homework? Yeah! You're so smart. You like homework because you're smart. Yes, you're smart. It also means that you treat the people around you nicely. It means you treat your teachers nicely. Raise your hand if you respect your teachers. Raise your hand if you respect Mr. Moore. Mr. Moore, look, they all respect you. Give Mr. Moore a round of applause if you respect Mr. Moore.
We will return with more Students First and Miss America right after these messages.
You want a lot out of life. You want a car.
You want money.
You want clothes.
You want a CD player.
Computers.
Your own house.
family.
Do you want success?
You want all that?
Then you want a good job.
And you need an education.
Because you don't want to fall behind.
And if you start skipping now,
You're gonna skip out. Skip now?
skip out.
Looking for quality full-day kindergarten for your child? Register now in the Rochester City School District. Full-day kindergarten is offered at 38 Rochester schools, fostering each child's physical, emotional, and intellectual growth and providing a solid foundation for lifelong learning. Children who will be 5 years old by December 1st can register now to start kindergarten in September. Full-day kindergarten in Rochester, a smart way to start. Register today at your neighborhood school or call 262-8070.
Students, are you interested in the world of broadcast and television? Are you interested in working in the production of a show like Students First? Well, real work internship opportunities are now available with the Rochester City School District Department of Communications. For more information, contact us today at 262-8755.
Why choose city schools? Because of the many opportunities that are available. High school really taught me the value of working together, and taking honors classes helped me prepare for college and the working world. From sports and yearbook to math club and volunteer opportunities, I learned to work with others and to give back to my community, just like I'm doing today. So make the right choice. Choose Rochester City Schools. I did.
The School of the Arts proudly presents a sassy musical review of the 1930s and 40s, the All-Night Strut, a toe-tapping, finger-snapping celebration of classic American music. The award-winning soda singers strut their stuff in an evening of jazz, blues, bebop, and romantic song standards. Tickets for the All-Night Strut are just $5. Performances run January 16th through the 18th at the School of the Arts. Call 324-3535.
Welcome back to Students First. We now take you to part 2 of a very special visit by Miss America to school number 29.
And there's one more thing I want to tell you before I crown some people, because you guys have done a great job. And this is the most important thing, so I want you to be very, very quiet. Each and every one of you, hopefully, has a dream of something you want to be. Raise your hand if you have a dream of something you want to be when you grow up. Okay. Okay, now put your hands down and be really quiet again. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Maybe you want to be a lawyer. Lawyers for learning. You see all the people who want to be lawyers? Maybe you want to be a singer. Maybe you want to be a dancer. Maybe you want to be a writer. A basketball player. A football player. Maybe you want to be Miss America. Maybe you want to be Mr. America? Okay, everyone put your hands down again and then get real quiet. You raised your hand, there's something you wanted to be. When I was your age, there were things I wanted to be. I wanted to go to college, so I had to graduate from high school. I wanted to get good grades and I wanted to get a good job. And I want that for all of you. But the most important thing is you have to work hard. How many of you think you could work hard? Okay, put your hands down. There's one more thing you have to do. You can't listen to what anyone else says about you. Because there may be some people who say, oh, you won't be able to have your dream. Maybe you'll want to be a basketball player. Maybe you'll want to be a lawyer. Maybe you'll want to be a doctor. And maybe someone will say, oh, you won't be able to do that. You have to decide for you what your dream is. And you have to decide you're not going to let anybody take your dream from you. Because if you let somebody take your dream from you, you won't get to be the things that you want to be. And I don't want anybody to take your dream from you. So you have to respect yourself, respect those around you, and work hard. Because if you do that, then anything that you dream, you can be. But the second you listen to what anyone else says, they've taken your dream from you. But if you decide today that you're going to work hard and you are going to keep your dream and make it your own, I want you to stand up. If you're going to keep your dream and be whatever it is that you want to be, you're going to stand up. Now, if you're going to work hard to achieve your dream, give yourselves a round of applause. Well, since all of you stood up and did your dream and said you're going to work hard, you can sit down now, and I'm going to pick 2 guys and 2 girls to crown Miss and Mr. America. Raise your hand now if you want to be crowned. Okay. I would like to crown, let's get you in the blue. Yes, you come up. Our first Miss America. We need a second Miss America. A lovely young lady to be a Miss America. I want to get you in the front row. You come up. Now, we need our Mr. Americas. We need our wonderful, young, strong Mr. America men. I want to get, you have the striped shirt way in the back. Yes, you come up. And we need one more Mr. You with the green vest on. Okay. Here we go. He already took a bow. This is what I need you guys to do. When we crown them, I'm going to need for you to cheer as loud as you can for them after I put the crown on their head. We're going to start with you. What's your name?
Tori.
Tori? Okay, Tori, step forward. When we crown Tori, applause. The new Miss America is Tori! Okay, very good. Let's get you, number 2. What's your name?
Justin.
Okay, Justin, step forward. See if we can cheer even louder for Justin. The new Mr. America is Justin! Okay, you guys do a great job. Okay, what's your name? We're saving you for the end. What's your name? Jemiah? Okay, Jemiah, step forward. See if you can cheer even louder for Jemiah. The new Miss America is Jemiah! Good job. Okay. And you were saving you for last, the best for last. What's your name? Ketty? Ketty?
Yeah, Kenny.
Ketty. Step forward, Ketty. See if we can make this the biggest round of applause. The new Mr. America is Ketty! Ketty just bowed. That was great. Now, before we do some questions, we're going to crown Mr. Moore. Okay. Boys and girls, the new Mr. America is Mr. Moore! All right. Now there are some boys and girls who got to ask the questions. If you were selected to ask me a question, teachers, do you have them ready? You can come up if you were selected. Or Or maybe we'll take the first 4. Okay. We'll take you guys, and then we'll get to you guys in a moment. There are a lot of questions. Very good.
How did you become Miss America?
Wonderful question. How did I become Miss America? Well, first I had to win a pageant in my hometown, and I'm from Champaign-Urbana. Then I had to win my pageant in my state, and I'm from the state of Illinois. And then all right, for Illinois. And then I had to go to the Miss America pageant, and there were 51 people there who competed, and then they selected me to become Miss America. So great question. All right, what's your question?
What should you do if you were being bullied?
Good question. What should you do if you're being bullied? The first thing you do is you tell your teacher or you tell the adults in the room. They can help you. And then you also want to get your friends to help you as well. Because you don't want to fight, you don't want to do anything that can get yourself in trouble. But you want to find ways with your friends to solve the situation and to get your teacher involved so they can make sure that there's no fighting and no violence. It's a very good question. Okay. We'll just have a special for you. All right, what's your question?
Where are some places that you traveled?
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys some of the states that I went to when I was in Miss America. I went to Mississippi. I went to Louisiana. I went to Europe. I went to Brussels, Belgium. I went to the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas. I got to go to most of the states, and I got to fly across in the airplanes. I went to the Super Bowl. I went to lots of schools. I got to do TV. I got to do the David Letterman show. So I got to do lots of cool things when I was Miss America. All right, next question.
What kind of books do you read?
Oh, what a smart question. What kind of books do you read? Well, probably my favorite book is the Bible. But then I also like this Dr. Seuss book called Oh, the Places You'll Go. And it talks about having a dream and being able to do anything that you want to be. All right.
How is it like to be Miss America?
What's it like to be Miss America? Well, it's very exciting because you do lots of traveling. You meet lots of neat people. How many of you guys like to travel? Raise your hand if you like to travel. Raise your hand if you like to meet neat people. So you guys would all like the job of Miss America because you get to do all of those things. Well, his question has already been duplicated, so we'll just put the crown on you. Very good. If you have the same question as anybody else, we'll just put the crown on you instead.
What kind of schools did you go to?
Well, when I was in elementary school, I went to a school called Prairie Elementary School. Then I went to Urbana High School. Then I went to the University of Illinois. And then in the fall, I started a school called Harvard Law School. Thank you. Alrighty.
Why do you think people became bullies?
That's such a great question. Why do I think people become bullies? Sometimes they become a bully because they're mean and they want to hurt somebody else's feelings. Other times they do it because somebody has been mean to them, so they're being mean back. Other times they're doing it to get attention and to make their friends laugh. So there are lots of reasons. It still hurts the person's feelings, but there are lots of reasons why someone becomes a bully. Outstanding question.
Why did people pick on you?
I think one of the reasons why people picked on me is because of my race. My mom is African American and Cherokee Indian, and my father is Greek, German, and English. And so I looked kind of different from some of the people in my class, so I think that's one of the reasons why they picked on me. Thank you for your question.
What would somebody hit me? What I should do?
Oh, good question. If somebody hit him, what should you do? That is a great question. Well, the first thing I would say is try to walk away. If you hit them back, then you will both get in trouble. You might get kicked out of school. And if you want to keep your dream, you have to be in school and make that happen. So what you want to do is you want to try to get away from the person as quickly as possible and then go get a teacher for help, because you don't want to get kicked out of school by being in a fight. But that was a great question. Give him a round of applause for that question. All right, next question.
How does it feel to be treated like a queen?
Ooh, how does it feel to be treated like a queen? Well, it's very cool because sometimes, guys, I get to ride in limousines. And how many of you guys have ever seen a Hummer car? Guys, I got to ride once in a Hummer limousine. It was like the coolest car in the world. I also get a lot of flowers. Girls, how many of you guys like to get flowers? So I get a lot of roses. So it's very cool to be treated like a queen. Now, I'm going to ask her a question. Would you like to be treated like a queen?
Yes.
What would be the best part about being treated like a queen?
You get a ride in a limousine.
All right, so you have to become Miss America, and they can treat you like a queen and put you in a limousine. Give her a round of applause. All right, you guys have outstanding questions.
How did you become the winner of the beauty pageant?
How did you become the winner? Well, there are a couple things you have to do in the pageant. One of the things you have to do is to do your talent. And I was an opera singer for my talent. I also had to speak in front of the judges, and then you have to model and show that you can walk around in high heels without falling down the stairs, which can be a hard thing to do. That's how I became Miss America. Alrighty.
What's your favorite part of your job?
What's the favorite part of my job? Probably the favorite part of my job is when I get to do speaking engagements. So what I'm doing right now with you guys is probably the favorite part of my job. And I want to tell you something cool that I do. I keep a journal and a diary of all the fun things that I get to do, and I write about the people that I meet. So tonight in my journal, I'm going to write about you guys and some of the questions that you asked and some of the great things that you did. So I will be able to always remember you in the time that I spent here with you. All right.
How did you become Miss America?
One of the things that you have to do is you have to pick your issue. So something that you want to talk about. And if you had to pick something that you were going to talk about if you're Miss America, what would you pick to talk about?
I want to be the president.
Ooh, she wants to be the president. Give her a round of applause. So she might talk about setting a goal and working to achieve that.
How did you get to be Miss America, and why were you chosen out of all the women?
Ooh. So why was I chosen out of all the women? Well, I think they liked the thing that I picked to talk about. They liked the fact that I was going to talk to boys and girls about bullying, because they want to give you the crown if you're going to talk about something important. So I think they thought that my bullying issue was important. Thank you for your question. Oh, it's our king again. He's right back. It's Kevin.
Okay. Have you ever been bullied? And if so, how did you work it out?
Great question. He wants to know the details, guys. So yes, I was bullied. And when I was telling you guys earlier how people were mean to me, one of the things I did is I decided to keep my dream in my heart and not to let anybody take it from me, even if they tried really hard. So thank you for your question. Give him a round of applause again as it came. Mr. America should always be treated well. Okay.
Why do people cause violence?
Did you hear that question? That was a really good one. I want her to say it again because that was a great question.
Why do people cause violence?
Why do people cause violence? I think there are a lot of reasons why people cause violence. Sometimes they get really mad and they don't know how to handle their problems. So they punch somebody else or they cause violence. They don't know any other way of trying to work it out and like become that person's friend. Sometimes they're mad. Sometimes they see things on TV and they want to try it out. Like if you guys watch cartoons, you watch cartoons and play video games, right? Some of you. So sometimes you may see the characters or the players punching and kicking and things like that, sometimes people want to try it out. You should never do that. So there's a lot of reasons. That was a great question. Okay.
What do I do about a bully picking on me?
What does she do if a bully picks on her? Well, first, I hope that never happens to you, but if it does, one of the people you could tell would be Mr. Moore, because I know that he would want to help you. You would be able to tell any of the teachers here, because teachers, you would want to be able to help her. So any of the people, any of these adults that you would tell, they would do their best to help you, and then they'd be able to help you be able to stand up for yourself, because you want to be able to feel good about coming to school and not be afraid to come. Outstanding question. All right, you guys have done such a great job, and you have been so quiet during the questions. You've really done an outstanding job.
Why do bullies enjoy being bullies?
Why do bullies enjoy being bullies? You know what, sometimes I don't think bullies really enjoy being bullies. It's they do it because they're scared, they're mad, maybe they're jealous of somebody else. So they may think they like to be mean to other people, and they may think that people will be their friend and be scared of them. But really what happens is nobody wants to be around the bully. So people in the end find that bullying isn't what they wanted it to be. It's not so much fun to be a bully. Thank you, kind sir.
Why do you think people bully others?
Good, we're gonna add another answer to that. Why do I think people bully others? In addition to wanting to be mean to other people, because I was speaking to a group of boys and girls yesterday, and they said they think other people bully other people so that they don't get bullied first. So that people think, oh, there's the tough guy, there's the tough girl, nobody will mess with them. So sometimes bullies bully other people just so they don't get messed with first. Very good. Now we're moving to our final question. You guys have done just, again, an outstanding job.
What are ways that you think we can prevent violence?
That's a great way to end these questions. What can each of you do to prevent violence? The first thing that you have to do is you have to make a promise to yourself and to me that you're not going to pick on anybody. Even if you don't like what someone's wearing, even if you don't like their hair, you have to make a promise to yourself that you're not going to be mean to somebody. Even if you don't like that person and you can't think of anything nice to say to them at all, just don't say anything at all. Because if every one of you made that promise not to pick at somebody else, then there wouldn't be any fighting in your school. Because even if you all didn't like each other, you would at least have made the promise to try to be kind to each other. That would be the first thing. And the second thing is if you saw somebody being mean, you go tell somebody like Mr. Moore. You go tell one of your teachers. Maybe some of you guys have one of your Lawyers for Learning mentors. You could tell them. They would be able to help you as well. So first you make the promise, then you tell the adult that can help you. So give her a round of applause. It's an excellent question. And again, there's one more thing I want to tell you. I travel to a lot of different schools and I get to see lots of different boys and girls and see how well they behave. You guys did an outstanding job because you sat through a lot of questions, you paid great attention, and you really did an outstanding job and you represented your school very well. So give yourselves another big round of applause. And now we're going to turn the microphone over to Mr. America.
I'd just like to personally thank Miss America for coming here to 29th School to talk to all of us. And I just want to say that make sure we remember the message that she's communicated to all of us, and we use that every single day when we interact with our teachers, myself, Mr. Giddy, the vice principal, and all of our peers. Okay, and again, let's give Miss America another round of applause.
Well, today we had Miss America Miss America 2003, Erica Harrell came to talk to 29 school students about bullying and how to get along with your peers. And you know, the message I think was very well received by all of our students. And you know, I encourage them to take that message and use that into practice every single day they come into 29 School and with working with their teachers and all the classmates.
Lawyers for Learning is a committee of the Monroe County Bar Association, and what we do is we've adopted School 29 and we provide mentors for the children at School 29. Our purpose is to help the kids at school reach their potential, both academically and outside of school. We had the opportunity to bring Miss America, who has a very strong message promoting civility and self-respect and respecting others this year, because we have a family connection. She happens to be my niece through marriage. So we exercised those connections to get her to come to Rochester, and she's put on a beautiful presentation for the students. I think it's very powerful when students and children can listen to someone who's gone through the same things that they may be going through. And Erica had experienced prejudice and harassment and things of that sort growing up. So when they can see someone who's attained the level she has, Miss America, headed to Harvard Law School, and all the great things she's accomplished, yet she started out in the same place that many of these children think they may be in. So that's a powerful message, and that's what we hope to accomplish with her visit.
Well, the theme of my platform that I spoke about as Miss America is called Respect Yourself, Protect Yourself. And that stems from my belief that the only way in which you can achieve anything in life is if you first respect yourself. And there are going to be people who are going to try to put you down, try to oppress you, try to tell you that you're not going to be able to achieve the things you've wanted to. And that's something that I experienced, especially as a 9th grader. But I decided that I had to first respect myself and protect myself and stand up for myself, and then decide that I was going to define myself on my own terms and define my dreams on my own terms, and not let anybody challenge that or allow me to compromise that. So my message would be to find some way to respect yourself and to carry yourself with dignity, and don't compromise that or change that for anyone.
I just like to say thank you to Miss Harold for coming here, and it was a real treat. It was an honor to have Miss America come here to 29 School, and I'm sure all the kids feel the same way.